Hello guys, welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. So today on 15th July 2019, we are going to discuss the topics Midday Meal Scheme, then Investigation Tracking System for Sexual Offences, that is ITSSO, then Gangetic Dolphins, Ransomware, Mapped Program and Prelims Question Revision Series. So our first topic, that is Midday Meal Scheme. So the news is that more than 900 children, they were reported ill, and the thing is that none of them died after consuming the midday meal scheme across the country in the last 3 years according to the HRD ministry. Okay, this is the news. So we know that the Ministry of Human Resource Development, they has issued guidelines regarding the quality, safety and also hygiene, especially in the school level kitchens, to all the states and union territories. Okay, so the guidelines, these guidelines provide instructions to schools to procure ACMAR quality and branded items. Okay, so here you have to remember ACMAR quality and also the branded items for preparation of midday meal scheme. That too, they have also said that tasting of the meals by 2-3 adult members of the school management committee, including at least one teacher before serving the food to the children. Okay, that is regarding the about this midday meal scheme. Then we know that this midday meal scheme, it is a school meal program of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, and it was designed to provide better nutritional standing of school age children nationwide. Okay, so this program, it actually supplies free lunches on working days for children in primary and also upper primary classes. Okay, and this food, usually it is given in government schools, then government aided school, then local body running school, then education guarantee scheme, then it is also given in some madrasas and also in maktabs. That means this maktabs which are supported under the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and also National Child Labour Project schools that are being run by the Ministry of Labour. Okay, so in all these institutions, this midday meal scheme is being adopted. And it was started in 1995 as a national program for nutritional support to primary education. And this midday meal scheme, it is covered by the National Food Security Act of 2013. And if you ask for the objective, we know that the main objective of this midday meal scheme is to enhance the enrollment and also the retention, and we can say the attendance, and simultaneously also to improve the nutritional level among the school going children, especially from classes 1 to 8. Okay, so the main objective, you have to remember these keywords, they are enrolling them and also retaining them in the schools and also giving attendance, and also simultaneously it also aiming to improve the nutritional condition of the students. And they include government and also government aided school and STC. STC means special training centers, and also madrasas and maktabs which are supported under the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Okay, and the scheme guidelines, it envisaged to provide cooked midday meal. Okay, and they have also said certain calorie category. I'll say 450 calories and 12 gram of protein to every children at primary level, and 700 calories and 20 gram of protein at upper primary level. Okay, and we can say this energy and protein requirement for a primary child, it comes from the cooking, that is 100 gram of rice or flour, then 20 gram of pulses and 50 gram of vegetables and 5 gram of oil. And if you ask for an upper primary child, it comes from 150 gram of rice or flour, then 30 gram of pulses, and 75 of vegetables and 7.5 gram of oil. Okay, so you can remember this thing, that is 450 calories and 12 gram of protein to every child at primary level, and 700 calories and 20 gram of protein at upper primary level. And here I'll also say another related information, that is about ACMARC. Okay, so we all know this ACMARC. It is a certification mark employed on the agriculture products in India, and it assures that they conform to a set of standards which are approved by the Directorate of Marketing and Inspection. And this Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, we know that it is an agency under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Clear? So this ACMARC, it is legally enforced in India by the Agriculture Produce Act of 1937. Okay, so we know that its ACMARC head office, it is located at Faridabad in Haryana, and the present ACMARC standards, it covers quality guidelines for 222 different commodities. That is, it can be even pulses, then different types of cereals, essential oils, vegetables, then vegetable oils, fruits, etc. Okay, so the term ACMARC, we know that it was introduced originally in the bill which is presented in the Parliament of India for Agriculture Produce Act of 1937. That is the Agriculture Produce, even the Grading and Marketing Act of 1937. Okay, so the entire system of ACMARC, including the name, it was created by the Archibald MacDonald Livingstone. That is an agriculture and marketing advisory to the government of India from 1934 to 1941. Clear? That's all about this ACMARC. So our next topic, that is ITSSO. That means Investigation Tracking System for Sexual Offences. So why this came in news? Because this investigation into nearly half of the sexual offences cases, they are not being completed within the stipulated 60-day period. That's why actually it came in news. So about this ITSSO, it's an analytic tool to monitor, and also we can say that in order to track the time-bound investigation of rape cases. So simply we can say it's an online module available to law enforcement agencies at all levels. That is we can say in national level, state level, district level, and to each police station ways. And it will allow the state to undertake a real-time monitoring and also management for completion of investigation in rape cases within 2 months. Okay, that's about this ITSSO. And we can also say it's a part of CCTNS. CCTNS means Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and System. And it connects over 15,000 police stations across the country. And this ITSSO, it would greatly strengthen the state's ability for analytical and also prognosis for timely investigation and also prosecution in the rape cases. Okay, clear? So next I'll explain about CCTNS. So as I said, the CCTNS, it stands for Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and System. So this CCTNS, actually it's a project under the Indian government for creating a comprehensive and integrated system for effective policing through e-governance. Okay, so this system, it includes nationwide online tracking system by integrating more than 15,000 police stations across the country. And you have to remember, the project, it is implemented by the National Crime Records Bureau. Okay, and the CCTNS, it aims to integrate all the data and records of all the crime into a core application software. Okay, that is a CAS. And this project, it also involves even the training of the police officers and setting up of citizen portal in order to provide services to citizens. Clear? Then our next topic, that is Gangetic dolphins. So why actually this came in news is that the speed restriction and sound alerts which are muted for protection of Ganges River dolphin in the country's one dolphin reserve, through which the National Waterway 1 connecting Haldia to Varanasi passes. Okay, this is the news. So the speed restriction and also the sound alerts which has been muted for protection of Gangetic River dolphin in the country's one dolphin reserve, through which the National Waterway 1, which is connecting Haldia to Varanasi, passes. This is the news. So we know about this Gangetic dolphin. Here you can see the picture, and this Gangetic dolphin, it's a freshwater, or we can say it's a river dolphin, and is found in the Indian subcontinent. And mainly we know it inhabits in the Ganges, Brahmaputra and Meghna, and also in the Karnapuli, Sanku river systems of Nepal, and in India and in Bangladesh. This is the inhabiting region of this Gangetic dolphin, and it was discovered in 1801, and you can see in the picture this Gangetic dolphin. It's a thin and snout, and it is a round belly, stocky body, and it has got large flippers, and these are the characteristics of this Ganges river dolphin. So this Indus dolphin, actually it is a subspecies and it is found in the Indus river. So if you ask for the features, this dolphin, it is among the 4 obligate freshwater dolphins. So one is this Gangetic dolphin, and the other 3, they are the Baji. Now it is likely extinct from the Ganges river in China, and the second one, the other one, there is 4, and the other one is Bhulan of Indus in Pakistan, then the Boto of the Amazon river in Latin America. These are the other 4. Okay, in totally there are 4. One is the Gangetic dolphin, another is the Baji, Bhulan and Boto. Clear? So although there are several species of these marine dolphins whose ranges include some freshwater habitats, these 4 species, they live only in rivers and lakes. That you have to remember. Okay. So what happens is that being a mammal, this Gangetic river dolphin, it cannot breathe in the water. So as a result, they have to come to the surface every 30 to 120 seconds. As a result, they produce a sound. Because of the sound it produces when breathing, this animal, it is popularly referred as susu. Okay, so actually this susu, it is a sound which is produced by this Gangetic dolphin when it comes to the surface in order to breathe. Clear? So it is also known as susu. And the other name, it is known as blind dolphin. Why? Although its eye it lacks a lens. So this species, it is also referred to as blind dolphin. But the dolphin still, it uses its eyes in order to locate itself. That is, the main thing is that like we can say, they hunt by emitting ultrasonic sounds which bounces off to the fish or to the other prey, and enabling them to see an image in their mind. That means actually they are not seeing, but by the replication of the sound, they will see an image in their mind. Clear? So this national Gangetic dolphin is the national aquatic animal, and the further we can say the Ganges river dolphin, it is the official animal of the Indian city of Guwahati. Okay, so here you have to remember many names. That is, one is Susu, then the blind dolphin, and you have to remember it is a national aquatic animal, and it is also known as the animal of the Indian city of Guwahati. Clear? Then about its habitat, we know that the Ganges river dolphins, they mostly they prefer deep waters in and around the confluence of 2 or more rivers, and it is found mainly in Ganga and Brahmaputra and its tributaries. That is here you can see all the tributaries, that is in the Upper Ganga, in the Champal river, Ganga river, then Kulsi river. Kulsi river, it's a tributary of Brahmaputra. So as a total, we can say it's found mainly in the Ganga, Brahmaputra and in its tributaries. Clear? So, the major threats facing by this Gangetic dolphin, mainly pollution, then entanglement in the fish net, that is, they sometimes they get caught in the fisher nets. That is one threat, and also habitat fragmentation by dams and barrages, then indiscriminate fishing. These are some of the main threats faced by the Gangetic river dolphin. And about its conservation status, the IUCN Red List, they have quoted this Gangetic river dolphin in the endangered species list. Okay, so according to IUCN Red List, it is being claimed as endangered species. Clear? Then, our next topic, that is ransomware. So, the news is that globally, the losses from this ransomware, it has risen by 60% last year to $8 billion. Okay, so such a huge amount. That is the news. So, what is this ransomware? We know this ransomware, it is a type of malicious software or a malware and is designed to deny access to a computer system or a data until a ransom it is paid. That is this ransomware. So, what happens is that the files in the infected computers, they get locked up in such a way that the user, he or she cannot access them anymore. And it typically spreads through phishing. We know that phishing it's a type of cyber crime, and it typically it spreads through this phishing emails or by unknowingly visiting an infected website. And it can be devastating to an individual or even to an organization. That's about this ransomware. And some of the common ransomware we know that is NotPetya, then Revitron, WannaCry, then CryptoLocker Crypto, then CryptoWall, Bad Rabbit. These are the names of some of the ransomware. Okay. And today in Map Data program, we will be continuing with the major crops in India, and today we will be dealing with tea. So, this tea cultivation, it is an example of plantation agriculture, and we know it's an important beverage crop, and it is being introduced in India by the British. And the tea, we know this plant, it grows well in tropical and subtropical climate. It is endowed with deep and fertile, well-drained soil. And the soil, it should be rich in humus and also organic matter. And these tea bushes, they require warm and also moist, then frost-free climate all throughout the year. So, the frequent shower, which is evenly distributed over the year, they ensure continuous growth of this tender leaves. And we know this tea, it's a labor-intensive industry, and it requires abundant, cheap and skilled labor. And if you ask for the soil type, they require loamy soil, which is acidic in nature and rich in organic matter. And India, we know it is the largest producer and consumer of black tea in the world. So, tea is grown in 16 states in India, and the major tea producing states, they are Assam, then hills of Darjeeling, then West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. And apart from this, the other tea producing states, they are Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh, etc. Okay. So, in the last class, we were dealing with sugarcane, and I've asked you to find out where the Indian Institute of Sugarcane is located. So, the Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, it is located in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. And one more thing that you have to remember, the Sugarcane Breeding Institute. Okay. So, the Sugarcane Breeding Institute, it is situated in Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so don't get confused. The Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, it is located in Lucknow. Okay, so the Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, it is located in Lucknow, and the Sugarcane Breeding Institute, it is located in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Clear? So today your question is, please find where the Tea Research Institute is located. And in map, you can see the major tea producing state. We know that Assam is the leading state, and it is followed by Himachal Pradesh. Then other tea producing states are Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc. Okay. And in today's films question revision series, our question is, what can be the impact of excessive or inappropriate use of nitrogenous fertilizers in agriculture? And your options, option 1, proliferation of nitrogen fixing microorganisms in soil can occur. Then option 2, increase in the acidity of soil can take place. Then option 3, leaching of nitrate to the groundwater can occur. So you have to select the correct answer using the code given below, and your options A, that is 1 and 3 only, B 2 only, C 2 and 3 only, and D 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so we can see each option. So first we can take option 1, that is proliferation of nitrogen fixing microorganisms in soil can occur. Actually, by reading the statement itself, you can understand the statement 1, it's an absurd statement. This nitrogen, it is one of the nutrients which affect the pH level of the soil. So therefore, excess of nitrogen in the soil through the improper use of fertilizers, they can affect the acidity of the soil. Okay. So the thing is that the plants, they do not absorb all the nitrogen in the soil. So by this, we can exclude the statement 1. So coming to the options, if we exclude option 1, then the remaining statements, that is option B and option C. So, if we take option 3, simply we can answer it by the common sense. That is, if something is an increase in the concentration and also water soluble, what would happen? Naturally, leaching would take place. Okay, so the excess nitrogen, it will leach from the soil and contaminate the groundwater resources, which when consumed regularly, it can cause even health problems. Okay, so simply the answer will be, you can exclude 1 and you can include 3. Okay, so our answer will be option C, that is 2 and 3 only. So our answer is option C. So that's all for today's session. You can download the material from the link given below. Thank you for listening.